Whoa, watch out everyone. Whoa. Who's throwing these barrels? Anyway, well, what up database? Welcome back to more Let's Play Civil War. Now in this episode I'm hopefully going to complete this level. And I've noticed what's unique about this, unlike some others, is that your teammates seem to help a little more. Like they can actually. I'm not saying that some of them can't, but some of them just don't seem to help you in other games. But holy. Shooting at me. He's just frozen right over there. Oh my gosh. Holy. Who's shooting at me? Holy, who's shooting at me? Are we dealing with a Gatling gun? I'm sure we are. Yep, we are. There's the Gatling gun. Why is it still going? There's another guy. So anyhow, there is something that happened. Like I think it's been like maybe a little over a month now, but Multi-Classic Gamer, he took down his vlog channel for some reason. For a reason that has yet to be explained, or at least he has explained it, but on his Let's Play channel, but I just haven't seen it because the stuff he's Let's Playing right now doesn't really interest me too much. Not saying that that's enough to unsubscribe, because it's not, but still, like, they're just still, he's a good Let's Player. Check him out if you haven't. Already. And also you can use Gatling guns and the cannons. Cannons you don't really use as much, but then again you don't use either of them very much. Now some people may be puzzled and be like, since when does the History Channel make games? Well, there are only two that I know of. And the other one was Battle for the Pacific, which people tend to, like, thrash for not being very good, but yeah.
In the south, the enemy line is broken, but J. Early's division saves the day for the Confederacy, and the Union Army is repulsed. In the north, brigade after brigade attacks Marye's Heights, the bluffs overlooking the looted city. 14 assaults. Until Burnside realizes his fall. That night, the sheriff returned, below freezing. Survivors build shelters with the bodies of the dead. They are encamped there all night and the rest of the next day before they are ordered to withdraw. Openly weeping, Burnside wants to personally lead a new charge, but his officers talk him out of it. The slaughter is horrendous. The Union loses 12,600 men, the South 5,300. finally limp back across the Rappahannock. What did the great sacrifice of lives accomplish? No one can say.
Yep. That's how it happened. Alright. Alright, so now let's move on to Gettysburg.
July 1863. Confederate President Jeff Davis urges Lee to take the battle to the north. Lee sends Jeb Stuart around Union lines to invade the north in Pennsylvania. Stuart stumbles upon Gettysburg for no other reason than his warehousing boots, badly needed by his soldiers. Union generals Buford and Meade both converge in the rural Pennsylvania town. In no time at all, a ferocious battle begins. On the second day of fighting, in spite of the advice of his generals, Lee starts to attack the enemy's flanks at Little Round Top. The Federals must hold this position, or their entire line will be exposed to the Southern attack.
You still got Morgan Lance back with heavy metal. The reason we had all that time to prank each other was basically because he was over for the night. And yes, right here we do have a sniper rifle. No zoom because that's not there yet. Anyhow, as I was saying, alright, so Morgan Lance was basically over for the night, and I can tell you, he did talk in his sleep once. I'm not going to tell you what he said, but it just made me laugh. Because when he talks in his sleep, it's clear. Well, for at least some people, it's muffled up, but it's not clear enough. And somehow when he woke up, my laugh just went into his dream. Not to mention the thing I was watching. Also made it into his dream. If you want to know what I was watching that dumb old cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue special, anti-drug special. In all honesty, I knew after seeing it on a Watch Mojo Top 10 list, I knew I had to see it again. Yeah, and then I watched it a few more times after that because, as I will say, it wasn't a bad effort by them, but they get to the point, but hasn't stood the test of time. And I am planning sometime in the future. I'm not going to go ramble on too much about it because in the future I'm planning to do a commentary on it for the whole special. Like having it play and I'm just doing a commentary on it. Just so you know, that's going to come in the future. I don't know when, but it's when I can get my hands on some footage, or at least a copy of it. Because even if I don't get a copy of it, I'll try to find some footage and whatnot. But anyhow, we're